breathtaking moments where wild predators were hunted by their prey. In the animal world, it's either kill or be killed, with focus on some of the most powerful and feared predators in the animal kingdom. Lions, cheetahs, polar bears, and many more. We see footage of how these incredible animals hunt down their dinner. Nothing is certain when your life is on the line. Whilst some hunts go off without a hitch, others manage to escape just seconds away from disaster. Welcome to our channel today. We are going to show you 10 breathtaking moments where wild predators were hunted by their prey. But before that, hit a like button and subscribe to our channel. Predators are constantly on the prowl for prey, so they can satisfy their constant hunger. Some predators are better than others, but the result is always the same: to eat their prey. If you want to see some unbelievable action, keep watching as we count down the top 10 moments of wild predators devouring their prey. Hyena attack on Kudu. This hyena manages to hold on to this kudu until the rest of the clan arrives, and once that happens, it's not long before the kudu is butchered. A single hyena brought down this massive male kudu. An incredible display of strength, skill, and perseverance by gripping and hanging on to its upper tail, eventually causing it to succumb to pain and exhaustion. In less than a minute, there were 3 hyenas, and a few minutes later, there were 12. The kudu remained alive for a short time after the hyenas gutted it from behind. They sliced through every piece of meat and crunched through every bone, leaving only the horns. I have a newfound respect for these creatures. I have never witnessed anything so brutal yet so ecologically necessary. This kudu gives this lone hyena a lot of trouble as it turns and twists in the water, but the hyena is tough and perseveres because the ultimate goal is worth it. Kudus are not small, but this lone hyena doesn't care as it bites on this kudu's rear end. The kudu is trying to pull away, but the hyena holds on tight. The hyena can take down this kudu all by itself, which is impressive. Cheetah versus Impala. This next battle is between a cheetah and an Impala. The Impala gives the cheetah a hell of a fight, and it almost looks like the Impala is going to overpower the feisty cat when it has it turned on its back and almost pinned to the ground. However, the cheetah manages to grab the Impala by the neck and tries suffocating it. The Impala is in trouble, gasping for its life as the cheetah cubs wait impatiently for Mom to prepare dinner. The cheetah, figuring the Impala is dead, drops it to the ground, and the cubs run in to begin eating. However, the Impala, being the great actor that it is, was faking its death and runs out of there as fast as it can, enough for it to escape the grasp of the exhausted cat. That's what happens when you serve dinner and it's not well cooked. Buffaloes versus lion. The lion doesn't have many opponents capable of defeating it, but there is one formidable foe that the lion must avoid. While lions can kill almost any prey, particularly when working together, buffalo is notoriously difficult to kill. A lion on its own would have a hard time taking a Cape buffalo down, so they usually gang up when it's time for a hearty meal. A hungry lion got even more than it bargained for after its attack on a Cape. Buffalo took a drastic turn in an impressive video recently captured in South Africa's Kruger National Park. One lion pounced on the buffalo and appeared to be seconds away from a fresh kill, after 2 young lions had been stalking the buffalo prior to the attack. The buffalo appeared to be exhausted, and the game appeared to be over. Then 2 of the original herd returned to investigate, when one buffalo made a daring rescue, charging at the lion and flipping the predator high into the air with its strong head horns. Surprisingly, all the animals managed to survive the fight. Snake versus mongoose. This pet mongoose discovers a caped cobra in his house and challenges it. The cobra should flee as soon as possible because the mongoose is a snake killer. The only problem is that it must get past the mongoose first. The cobra escapes and heads for the open field as soon it gets outdoors, but the mongoose pursues it and tries to get the best of it. Look at this mongoose battling a big cobra. This snake is particularly frightening as it tries to bite the mongoose repeatedly. The mongoose scrambled out of there, but I'm not sure if the snake hit it with a last strike. The mongoose has razor-sharp fangs and is a quick mammal. A mamba bite, on the other hand, can kill 15 people. Consider how a 5-pound mongoose would handle that, although the lethal the mamba isn't extremely aggressive. Her venom allows her to subdue and immobilize her victims. Toxins in the snake's venom bind to chemical receptors in the bodies of victims, preventing nerve and muscle communication because mongoose receptors have altered. Komodo hunt buffalo. Komodo dragons dominate the habitats in which they reside due to their size. They are carnivores, and even though they are thought to feed largely on carrion, they also attack live victims by ambushing them. They're sneaky that way. Komodo dragons have no problem hunting and killing large buffalo, as you can see in this video. This animal has already been mangled with, and the dragon continues the job as it pulls on the animal's ear and tries to tear it off. After taking chunks of meat from both sides of the animal's head, the Komodo takes a break. I don't understand why it's doing this, and neither does the poor victim. Leopard versus warthog. This leopard is attempting to finish off this warthog, but warthogs are formidable opponents who can do significant damage of their own. No one can argue the warthog is in jeopardy, but you never know what can happen when two animals are engaged in a fight. On this day, however, the cat is simply too powerful. Leopard-warthog engagements are always thrilling to watch. In this fight, a huge male leopard has successfully caught a large warthog. The winner of these conflicts is never guaranteed, but the leopard has a firm hold, and despite a brave effort, the warthog eventually succumbs. Yak versus snow leopard. In this video, this snow leopard tries to snatch a baby yak, but it didn't foresee the adult yaks coming to the young yak's defense yakety yak. Even though the cat has the calf by the neck, its mother continues pouncing on the snow leopard until it lets go and runs away. Buffalo versus crocodile. A crocodile fastened onto a buffalo bull's lower leg, and a second bull came to his hurling the crocodile twice into the air. The crocodile appears to have been gored thoroughly, whereas the buffalo appeared to have escaped with only minor injuries. The crocodile survived and can now be identified by the large scar on its side. The scar tissue is thin enough that when the crocodile breathes in, it spreads outwards and forms a balloon shape. Some years after the incident, you can clearly see this. Insects versus predators. In the jungle, a beetle seems set to meet another disaster. Praying mantis live all over the warmer parts of the world and are deadly hunters. Independently moving eyes and a swivel neck allow great precision. Spiny arms are drawn back, ready to strike. Instead of moving and blowing her cover, she freezes, letting her prey come to her, but she didn't spot another predator using the same chamo technique to creep up on her. The master of disguise, the chameleon. Some creatures go to great lengths to try to avoid the dangers of world. Zebra versus lion. Here is a zebra that has learned one or two ninja moves when it kicks this lion in the face and knocks it out. I'm sure the lion didn't expect that kind of reaction from the striped horse. This must be one of the longest struggles I have ever witnessed between a lion and a zebra. The zebra is neutralized, but fights back, never giving up, until it manages to kick the lion and escape. Here's a tenacious little zebra that will not give in to an aggressive lion. Just when it appears the zebra will be the main course of the evening, it causes havoc for the feline and manages to escape the big cat's grasp. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe.